punch match. Now, these guys definitely have had some fun against one another, so I'm curious to see what their picks are going to be. But I got a pretty good feeling that no one is joking around tonight. Everybody is pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, that's very true. I think that a lot of players kind of came into this tournament with the mentality of like, this is an all-in, and we aren't sure entirely yet if this will be like the end of the season.
End of the season, yeah.
So like, if it is, you don't want to like leave if you're one of these top 4 players like real thinking like, man, I could have done a little bit better against like this guy, or I could have just picked this character, counterpicked, and just done a little bit better. But we're seeing RP4 going with Inkling, and I kind of get it, but at the same time, kind of weird. Weird pick. I know he does play this character in friendlies. I've played him before, and I know me, Santiago, and a couple others, when we used to play friendlies a bunch, we all would have an Inkling at some point in the night. So it's just character with really good combo game, really crazy dash. The initial dash on Inkling is the best in the game due to how low he gets to the ground. It's very hard to hit him out of it. So like, as you look at that, like he goes straight under the laser, which is something not any other character's dash can do unless you're like a short character already. Whereas Inkling is pretty much as tall as like Mario. And I also think that this pick might just be due to the fact that Link gets kind of bodied by Falco's, like how big his reflector is, and can, in certain stages, get gimped by the down air. But we're going to see a very unfortunate SD there. Luxray is not at a very high percent at all. And while that's okay for Inkling, since at least that means that he won't miss his kill combo percentage, it does mean that's going to be increasingly hard for RP4 to stay in this game without taking too much damage. And especially when you do see RP4 going for those edge guards off stage with the back air, because one of Inkling's best moves is their back air. They have such a giant distro on them that it is kind of challenging for characters to contest it, especially when Falco does have a very slow recovery. But we have not seen once yet RP4 get the hit that he needs to gimp it. And even there, he goes for the down air, but waits on ledge for too long and gets hit by the multi-hit of the fire. Finally gets the roller into F smash. Finally gonna take that stock off. I don't know if that was sus DI or if that was just actually at kill percentage, because I know Nintendo actually did nerf that combo, the berry into F smash. What they nerfed specifically was how far you fly once you get hit by the F smash.
Okay.
Like, so before you would die at that specific percent, that like about a 100 area, a lot of midweight and heavyweights now die at like 150 to 200. And they just did that because it was just such a powerful option. But I'm not sure if that was just Falco's weight doing that, or if it was Luxray not being ready to DI properly. Especially because RP4 kind of went for that super quick. But now that we're seeing him get into the swing of things, he does lose that stock a little, but he does get the percent to kind of make up for it. Like, he was down a whole stock pretty much, and now he's got Luxray at 110. And it's looking like a pretty much normal game. Gets the F smash and gets the read.
Yep.
Literally no percent on him. And yeah, it's completely tied now. So I think that kind of also just comes into play, is that speed that Inkling has, is that look how much he can just kind of get away with just hopping and kind of moving all around. Is like Falco is a bit more grounded of a character. He's just a bit slower in run speed, and his aerial speed isn't much better. But he does like still have great moves. It's not like he's bad. It's just that he's just a little bit slower. So anytime that you can kind of abuse Falco's speed like that with that bomb, it's just so good. When he gets through using the back throw, what is he going to do here? Waits on ledge. Throws out another bomb, misses. Oh, that was such a great grab. Wants to recharge the ink, goes for it. Ooh. This is very tense right now. Look at this dashing coming out from Luxray, this movement, this guessing game work that you kind of have to do if you're playing as Inkling. One of the best things that you can do as Inkling is due to how like hard it is to tell which way you're moving. Like, look at that, like that's the stock right there with that F smash berry at ledge. Such a powerful option still, even after the nerfs, like we've seen in both stocks this game. But we'll see it in the replay. I have to talk about this dashing. Look at this. We'll see RP4 a couple times once he finally gets down. Look at this. This dashing left and right, kind of making you really guess where he's going to go. And even after getting hit, the dash makes him so small that he's able to get away from that grab that Luxray tried to go for.
Yeah.
And it makes it so hard for you to try and figure out what's going on. And there he kind of tried to spot dodge a move that was not able to be spot dodged, that side B. And the barrier caught him and it was just game over. So I think if RP4 is able to keep up that like ambiguous dashing he was doing, that movement, it's going to be a really tough game for Luxray. But who knows? Maybe we'll see a character switch or a stage switch. But I think that Inkling worked well. So who knows? Yeah. We could see anything, you know?
Right. Well, it's a pretty good chance that they may be going. I didn't see. So they're probably carrying out their conversations on that in chat and PM right now. So we'll see. Same characters going right back. Let's see where they end up stage-wise.
Yeah, I'm sure they switched as they both did move out, but no character switch. FD is going to be the pick. And I kind of get it. I think that something that was kind of hurting RP4 or Luxray last game was not being able to get those like few laser shots off that he was getting earlier in this set. And it was because after RP4 kind of warmed up with Inkling, it seemed after that first stock, was that he really made use of that platform to kind of get that second jump on. Oh my goodness! The Gimp with the downer into footstool. I've never seen something like that before. And RP4 giving the respect by taunting, doing that. Kind of just saying, hey, good one, bro. Oh, tries to get that side B off, or the forward smash off, but does not get the hit, charging it for too long, and Luxray having too good of a mash for it to matter. But like, yeah, like I was saying, like those couple little pokes with the laser, just getting small amounts of damage, like over time, is what really helps him out. Oh, reflecting the bomb there. Now, I definitely think that the stage pick is helping him out, like, because especially as a character like Inkling, where movement is pretty essential, you're going to want to be seeing a lot of it come out as Inkling, and when you're on a stage without platforms, it can make that kind of hard, because you do want to like move in so many different ways. However, finally get that first stock off. Yeah, like we're really seeing RP4 kind of struggle to stay in this game, and unlike BW, we are seeing RP4 hold in, it seems, or not DI out on that back throw, and he keeps getting hit by those lasers, now getting himself all the way at 150 almost. And will he be able to get back into this? Like, he does have rage, but it just doesn't seem like on this stage Luxray is giving him any reason to be able to make a case for himself. And now in his last stock, there we're starting to see the movement come out again. Those dash dances, really important stuff. And I think that maybe it's like just an experience thing. It's like you don't see RP4 pick this character too much in bracket, and on top of that, like he does have like those kind of burst moments where he is going crazy with damage, going crazy with edge guarding everything, and I think it's just how consistently can he pull that off, really? Because it's kind of hard to do once you like switch characters like that.
Luxray really in charge right now.
Yeah.
Yomi kind of seems to be in place. Dane that was calling out everything for just a second. Yeah.
Oh, finally getting a ledge trap of sorts. However, he's got, I feel like at this point, RP4's got pretty much play perfect. That down tilt from, yeah, there it is. Yeah. I was just going to say, he's at kill percent for it.
Sorry, gotta check.
And right here, it was just a mistake to kind of go off ledge again. And he does get the forward smash, so he was trying to just put on as much damage as he possibly could, but...
I'll be right back, Cherry.
Mm-hmm. I think that right here, it just seemed like he was just such in a unfortunate position. He let go of ledge, tried to get the double jump back, and then all of a sudden he got up tilted. Or down tilted, rather, excuse me. And it was just very unfortunate for him. But yeah, I'm not sure what type of adjustments we'll be seeing. I think that we definitely will see some sort of stage selection. Don't know about character switch, but it's possible, definitely. How is chat doing tonight? Looks like everybody is in this lobby tonight. We got 14 viewers. It is 1-1 in, I believe, this is the losers finals. BW finals is the one currently in grand finals. And it looks like they're ready to go. 1-1 apiece. I believe, is it 2-1 now? Not exact sure on that. I think it's 1-1, but we're going to switch characters, and we're going to that young Link instead of the Inkling. Inkling was not working out in this third game, or that second game rather, and we're gonna see the bomb play coming out for RP4, and it is racking up that percentage. We're seeing 62% now with these bombs, kind of really using the ledge to kind of camp out Falco, as pretty much those reflectors don't really matter in this situation just because it's not going to help him anyway. And then if RP4 with his speed could go out there and just punish Falco due to his speed and everything, it's just going to be so hard for him to contest. Like, this is a very commanding lead. So again, really good stuff coming out. Like, RP4 has Luxray almost at max rage now. This is a rarely scary position if you are Luxray. And finally, the stock gets taken off by RP4, who I think has looked really clean on this stage. He's never had a situation where when he was playing on this stage where he seemed like at a disadvantage. He pretty much always looked as though he was just in the lead, raring to go, getting those bombs, getting some sort of gimp or some sort of really big combo that kind of gave him that lead. And I think it's just, I don't know, I think Link is just crazy on this stage. It just seems like, it doesn't matter which Link, Toon, young or old, he just does wonders. Anyway. Really good reaction on ledge, just getting that.
One question I have is that, have you seen other Falco players being really successful off the ledge players?
Not necessarily. I actually can't necessarily comment. I've seen too many Falco players. Yeah. But even when I do see them, they are far more on-stage ledge guarding characters. It's similar situation to like Wolf, because they both have they don't have the grace recoveries, both of these characters, and they do both have very similar ledge guarding tactics. But when you do try to go off routinely for that forward aerial or that down air, these characters aren't fast enough to be that intimidating unless the Falco really has a cue on which way you're going to be recovering, or if you just don't have an option, similar to a DK situation where it's he just literally is such a big target that you can kind of be that intimidating. Because as we see RP4, he goes high, and Luxray has gone low both times, And really, there isn't much that Luxray can get off on RP4, even if he does, like, let's say he does get the forward aerial. Like, it's not going to kill RP4 yet, because he still can get back. And then if he does go for him, like, it's just adding to what type of shenanigans can happen if he, like, ends up getting punished by Link's up B. So, like, most of the time, I would say if I was playing Falco, I would wait more so to try, like, I'd maybe jump out there, but then immediately get back on stage. Because right there, he would see that the up B is coming out, be able to get back on stage, and then if he goes high or something, or if he goes low, I either can fight him at the ledge, or get like an up smash if he's falling from above me or something like that, or even a whole like combo, because we really don't see like Luxray. I think when he started picking up Falco, he was very good at getting those few edge guards because it was a character that lots of players, even at the higher end, don't get to play often enough. But now that everybody's had their like couple sets with Luxray, it's become much more of a challenge for him to get those edge guards because everybody's kind of aware of his habits. And I think that for him to grow as a player, he needs to maybe take like a counter on how many times he's going for that dare at low or a fair at high, and then mix up how often he does them, and then try to read out. There he is, finally gets it, and it wins him a game. And so it doesn't punish him too hard this game in the set, with him going low each time, because he does eventually get the spike. But I think that, especially earlier in this game, we do see RP4 go high to recover so many times that I wish he did wait on stage more.
Yeah. All right, Momomo hopping in next. And looks like Luxray graduating to losers finals. Let me go ahead and update the bracket on that as well. Let's take a look at how both of these guys got to where they are tonight. So let's see if that's updated. Not quite. Let's go ahead and that's a 2-1 victory